Welcome back. The fashion community of Buffalo has been in a renaissance recently, and it's starting young at the University at Buffalo with their students. I'm joined now by Samuel, Brandon, and Muhammad with details on their fashion organization. Welcome. How are you guys?
Hey, Chelsea. How are you?
Great. Okay, let's talk about Blueprint. This is new. Tell us how it got started.
So we started off as a project. So we would get an opportunity from the school to put on the mini fashion show. We had about 20 minutes time frame for it.
20 minutes to do this. Oh, wow.
No, I mean like 20 minutes for like the fashion show. Like the fashion show takes like 20 minutes. We was given that about like a month and a half for it. Even with that time too, like we had like a lot of rush planning, a lot of rush promo we had to do too. And throughout the process, when we was engaging with like the students, the designers, the models and stuff like that too, we understood like there was like something missing in our school. Like there wasn't like a creative hub for all types of creatives to like foster relationships, network. We always knew that the talent was there, but we didn't have the actual hub for everybody to come together. So throughout the process, when we finally did, coming up to our April 18th last year for our first mini fashion show, that's when we realized we could create something special. When we all came on stage, it was kind of like a poetic moment for all of us. That we knew we created something special. So from there, we just started building our team. We started reaching out, networking, and then here we are.
Here we are.
Indeed.
And so you did that mini fashion show. Did you do any other events after that?
Yes, ma'am. So we've hosted a plethora of different events. Recently, our biggest event, I'd say, was our gala. We had a Cyber Chic Gala at Seneca 1, December 6th. So that was a really beautiful event. Plenty of people came out and enjoyed it. It was a mix of fashion, art, music, all of the above, just a big celebration of fashion and creativity here in Buffalo. Other than that, we've done a plethora of different events. We had a brunch in September. That was a nice, beautiful little time. We came together, all dressed up, ate some good food, and just enjoyed the vibes. We had a little market section to it. We also have held workshops. We've held model boot camps where we've taught like new models, and we brought them with like experienced models, and we just like gave them that space where they could learn more about modeling and posture and just how to really walk in different sceneries. We've held workshops like crochet workshops and other where like you can learn about screen printing and other plus. And we've also just given opportunity for students out of the University of Buffalo to really get into the scene, where we've brought them to casting calls for shows such as Buffalo Fashion Week or Runway. We've also hosted times where we brought students to volunteer for shows and help for productions and just get to meet the creatives that host these shows and really bring out the light in the fashion community. So we've really just been able to really activate the scenery and just really bring it all together.
Yeah, I love that. And I know that you have a special announcement you're making today, right?
Yes. So it is with great excitement and our pleasure, especially on this platform, to officially announce that on April 19th, we'll be hosting our first fashion show titled UB Blueprint, A New Age Renaissance.
Okay.
This is the first time we're doing a fashion show. We're hosting it at Seneca 1. And yes, we have a lot more details upcoming from that event, but we are excited. We thought A New Age Renaissance was the perfect way to kind of encapsulate what we're doing here, and also, so many people in the community, you yourself as well, has referenced how Buffalo is in that Renaissance period, and we as community partners, but as well as UB students, have seen that, and we really want to celebrate that and do that all under the same roof at Seneca 1 in the biggest building in Buffalo.
Yes. Okay. Well, I know that you're also going to be having a casting call for this, right? Tell us about that.
Yes. So we'll be having 2 dates of casting calls, March 28th and 29th. These casting calls are open to the community as well as UB students as well. As our organization, we pride ourselves on being able to provide those opportunities for not only UB students but also the community as well. Yeah. Bridge those connections and further along people to the fashion industry. So yes, March 28th and 29th, it's coming up.
Very exciting. What about designers? Are you still looking for designers, or do you have them set?
Yes, we have our designers set.
Okay.
Those are all to be announced. We are excited to be able to actually push those out. But yeah, it's to give you a little bit insight of our designers and what we have going on, we're moving in different categories. So we'll have a crochet section, a ready-to-wear section, which is manufactured clothing, and alumni section. A lot of people don't know there's UB alumni that are in the fashion industry.
Major names.
Major names, such as Kay McDermott of Buffalo Fashion Runway, and Just Dishing. So many different names that are all a part of, you know, the UB alumni circuit. So, you know, just to name a few, but we have a lot of selections coming up, and a couple other categories. We want to bring light to, you know, obviously the community, give community a place to design for our show as well, and Blueprint members as well. You know, Mohammed, Upracks, and we also have Marcus, who's in the back in the studio with Anacoma, showcasing as well for our show. So yes, we have a lot planned.
Yeah,
and
you
a
do.
lot in
Well,
store.
congratulations on
Thank
your
you so
first
much.
big official show. We can't wait to see what you do. And thank you for coming here. You found something that was missing for your students and your community, and you filled that space. So we're so proud to you know, highlight you and celebrate you. And viewers, if you want to learn more about their fashion show and their upcoming casting calls, you can visit blueprintfashionorg.com or connect with them on Instagram at UB Blueprint. Thanks again for coming in, you guys.
Thank you so
Chelsea.
much for having me.
Appreciate you.